Well, hello everybody. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about YouTube and Disney and my favorite things to watch on YouTube that pertain to Disney. So let's check out what I'm watching. And I'm watching a lot because being stuck at home means I have lots more time to watch things, and sometimes I'll get on YouTube and just get my Disney fix. So these are some of the channels or videos or things that I particularly enjoy watching, and I hope that you would as well. So I'm going to share those with you. I am going to start with actually a family of channels called The Diz and The Diz Unplugged. And just a quick background on the Diz, they actually started out as an informational website. And, way long ago when I first learned about resources on the internet to help me plan my Disney trips, I discovered the Diz first. And their website is actually wdwinfo.com. And this website literally has everything you could ever possibly need to know about all the Disney parks, Universal as well. Park hours, menus, height requirements for rides, resort information. They have a cruise line stuff. Like when I cruise, when we get our cabin number, I go on this website and type in my cabin number and there's like cabin reviews. I mean, it's just like, I won't go on anymore, but it's awesome if you want to check it out. But they also had discussion boards, and they still have them. They're called the dizboards.com, and I used to get on those diz boards and spend hours like asking questions and talking to other people and reading people's trip reports. This is kind of before Facebook got really big, so the Diz kind of became my home. And they had a podcast called The Diz Unplugged, and I listened faithfully to this podcast. It's a roundtable kind of discussion. They have a team of people that talk, and they moved to a video format. So Diz Unplugged is now broadcast on YouTube as well as on iTunes. So I still listen to that faithfully. And then they have their YouTube channel called The Diz. So let me talk about each one real quick. The Diz Unplugged podcast is one of my favorite podcasts and videos to watch for a couple of reasons. Number one, they have a very diverse, as far as experience, team. They have married people, they have single people, they have parents and non-parents, they have older people and younger people. They just kind of have a nice variety of people with different experiences. They have people who used to be cast members and people who haven't been cast members. And so I like listening to the different points of view. And also, they're very real about it all. There's no Disney cover. They're not broadcast by Disney. So they have the freedom to speak freely about things Disney. And sometimes they will, if they see something wrong, they will talk about it and be negative about it. And although it hurts me to hear negative things about Disney, sometimes they're right. And sometimes, what they say, as painful as it is, it's the truth. And so it's just neat to hear, not the Disney-fied version of Disney. It's very real. And Pete, he's their main guy. Sometimes he has these famous rants where he'll just get on a topic and just rant about it. So it's fun. They are funny. And I recommend that. And then their sister site, The Diz, on YouTube, is a treasure trove of any and every video you could possibly want out of the Disney parks and Universal, from parades and HD versions of entire fireworks shows, point of view videos from all the rides. They do overviews of parties and events. It's just a plethora of videos. One of my favorite series they have is the Park Bench series, where they just sit their camera up at a park bench like you're sitting there, and they just do like 5 or 10 minutes of, I guess, ASMR kind of style thing, where you just watch people walk by and you hear the background music and people talking, and it's like you're just sitting there with them. So if you're looking for anything, any kind of video from Disney World, check out The Diz. So once I got into The Diz and discovered all this virtual content out there, then I started discovering vloggers. And I have a couple of Disney vloggers that I follow faithfully on YouTube and watch their vlogs. And the first vlogger I discovered was Michael K. And Michael K, just a doll. His vlogs are so positive and energetic, and his love of Disney just oozes out of him. And I followed him when he lived in Maryland and would vlog his trips. And he would go with his sister or his brother or his dad or his family. They would do Disney trips and Disney cruises. And I just loved his style of just like everything was so magical. You know, it was just so energetic and fun. And then he actually relocated to Orlando within the past year. And it's been fun watching him transition into becoming a resident and how that has changed. How he enjoys Disney. And he does videos every single day. He puts out a video. Some of them are just 10 minutes long, you know, just a quick check-in with what's going on with Disney. And so I've been able to keep up with him as well. So love me some Michael K. So check him out. Of course, one of the most famous Disney vloggers ever, the Tim Tracker. I follow him as well. I enjoy his videos because he brings it from a family perspective. He and his wife just had a baby. And yeah, it's just informative. He'll just go out into the parks and kind of let you see what's going on. And I love how he narrates it. I love his voice. It's very soothing to me. I actually got to meet him my last Disney trip. We were sitting at the American Pavilion and he walked in and I was like, oh my God, it's a Tim Tracker. And Matt's like, what are you talking about? So of course, me being me, I had to go up and introduce myself and get a picture with him. So that was great. But do love me Tim Tracker. My sister actually just introduced me to a vlogger that I am obsessed with. His name is Hatton, and he is a young single gay man from the UK, and he travels to Disney often, and I absolutely love his vlogs. It's very unedited. You know, he just puts his camera on and goes, and you hear his conversations. He has a friend he travels with. His name is Gary C, and they're so sweet and so fun, and I would give anything to travel with them. They remind me a lot of my high school friends, Tom and Tony, and I just imagine hanging out with them and their amazing British accents, and they just have so much fun and laugh, and they're silly. And Adam was actually, he did the college program there, I believe, and the ambassador program, like he worked at the UK, and so he's got some insights, and he's just super fun. And then one last vlogger I want to mention is a personal friend of mine. It's Tyler Travels TV. And Tyler and I performed in a production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat out here in Indiana together. He was Joseph and I was the narrator. And he and his lovely wife, Jessica, who is also a very proficient YouTuber herself, they just had a baby as well. And so I love watching his home vlogs and just kind of staying a part of his life. And then their Disney vlogs are fun. They're just a young, trendy couple. So watching their experiences in Disney World as a young couple raising, you know, a young daughter, they're just very entertaining. And I enjoy watching Tyler Travels TV vlogs as well. So what else do I watch on YouTube that has to do with Disney? I love background music. I love working around the house and having it playing. I love working in my classroom and having it playing. And one of my favorite background music videos to put on is this one. It is the Illuminations full audio experience video, and it goes through the background music that you hear before Illuminations started. It goes through the full Illuminations show and then the music afterwards. And it's just, if you don't know me, Illuminations, I've got, in fact, I'm sporting my farewell Illumination shirt today. I just love Illumination so much, and this video just brings me right back to the dozens and dozens of times we've sat around the Showcase Lagoon and sat and listened to that music while we're eating our Germany caramels, and just, I miss it so much, and so I love that. And then, of course, the Resort TV station. There are YouTube videos everywhere that have that TV station that when you walk into your resort and you turn on the TV and it's that blue screen with the amazing instrumental Disney music playing and all the park hours and events. And just having that on in the background is awesome. And then just any other background music videos. I particularly love Epcot background music. I love Animal Kingdom background music. And then if I'm feeling kind of spunky, the Hollywood Studios, like retro 40s kind of music, I'll have that playing. And then resorts, love the Boardwalk Resort Loop, the Polynesian Resort Loop. There's just all kinds of great music to just take you back to Disney. whenever you need something on in the background. So those are some of my favorite things to watch on YouTube that have to do with Disney. How about you guys? Who are your favorite vloggers? What channels do you like to watch? What specific videos do you really enjoy? Share away in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.